Hi, thank you so much for coming to our first Family Art Night and PTA meeting of 2013. I'm Tiffany Gower, the Bonneville Elementary art teacher, and I'm very excited for what we're doing tonight. We're making butterfly tiles to be a part of our ceramic mural that is going to be outside of the art room in Building 2 called our Undiscovered Florida Backyard. We're able to make this beautiful mural with teachers and students and families because we won a Target grant and we're making the mural all about the Florida environment, and students are learning about conservation and endangered species and just learning to enjoy all of the beautiful nature that is around them. So starting tonight, you will have different butterfly photos of our local butterflies that you can see all over the Central Florida, and you're going to have your clay, shells, pasta noodles, which I promise are an awesome clay tool, and a paper clip, a bowl of water, and that's all you need to get started. What you're going to do first, you choose your butterfly, and you're going to get a washable Crayola marker and just trace the outside of your butterfly. Just this outside contour line. You don't have to be too detailed. And this is helping us get this symmetrical shape of the butterfly. All right, your next step is you're going to take one of your slabs of clay, because you've got two, and just smooth with your fingers, just very gently. Don't take more than about 10 seconds to do it because we don't want our clay to get dry. Take your butterfly that you traced, put it on top of your clay, and just press down. Okay, I'm going to count to 10, and when you're done, you lift up, and ta-da, you've got the print of your butterfly right there. So your next step is we're going to cut this out using your paper clip. You can start from the edge. That makes kind of a neater cut for you. Be careful with these little skinny pieces, but if you accidentally cut it off, you can easily reattach it. All right, see, like I just cut mine off. Not a problem, I'll reattach that. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your butterfly, save this extra clay because we'll be using it, and take your second slab of clay. You're going to smooth it again. Take your butterfly, turn it over, and you're going to do what all of our students know how to do, which is called scratch and attach. You're basically making grooves in your clay that will help it attach to your other piece of clay. You're going to place your butterfly on your new slab, trace around it, not cutting it out, just tracing around it. And I'm going to add the part I cut off so I can just trace for there. And then I'm going to make those little scratch and attach lines inside of here as well. All of this information is on your handout, so you've got step-by-step instructions with pictures as well. So don't worry if it seems as if I'm going a bit fast. This will be repeated and you have the picture directions. Next, you're going to take a little bit of water, just smooth it on there, and that acts as like a clay glue. And now you put your butterfly on, kind of press it down, and you've got your butterfly tile almost done. What we're going to do now is take our paper clip and cut just a nice organic shape around your butterfly. So that way it's just a nice pretty shape for a tile. Here's a great example of a nice organic shape. And now we can start decorating. So if you cut a piece off, you can scratch and attach and add it back on. Everything that you attach to your clay, you're going to scratch and attach. I'm just going to show you a few basic decorating techniques with clay, and then you're on your own to create. What we're going to do first is make a coil. So you just roll a little sphere, and then you make it into a slug by going 1, 2, 3. And it's just a little worm, and then you can kind of roll it a little bit out with your fingers, and it makes a nice little worm. And this can be the body of our butterfly. So just scratch and attach, because we have to scratch and attach everything that we add in clay. Otherwise, during the firing process, it'll pop right off. Add a little water, attach it, and from here you can see how the decorating will go. You can use a coil to add antenna. You can use a coil to add decorations on the side of the wings, like you can see in this one. You can use your paper clip to decorate lines by just carving in You can look at your photograph for the ways that the designs go, but you can also be creative and make your own. For the edges, you can just smooth the little clay crumbs with your fingers, and you can start decorating with any number of things. You can use the side of your paper clip, which makes a very interesting little scallop design. You can have fun using shells. Some of the teachers use shells to make the design on their wings, which is very pretty, but for shells, you just stamp right in. Your pasta you can use as stamps and make a pattern. So there's all sorts of cool things that you can do with very simple materials. When you are finished, on the back, you're going to scratch in your child's name. So that way your child can glaze the butterfly tile once it's been fired during school hours. Thank you so much for coming, and there will be an invitation whenever we put our installation up, so all of you can come and see your beautiful tiles and be part of the Bonneville Art Legacy. Thank you so much. Have a good night.